Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper. And if you're watching this, that means I'm in the air. I'm flying home. So I'm pre recording this video on Monday afternoon here in Holland. And tomorrow, on Tuesday, when it's the time for the weekly Parcels in the Post video, I'm going to be flying, hopefully. It's a good thing I wasn't flying today because there is Storm Corrie happening right now in Holland. And the winds are so high that 267 flights got canceled in Schiphol today. And one of the storm gates that closes off the sea from the land, close to where my dad lives, it got closed in the Oosterschelde. So all that amazing technology that Holland has to keep the country from flooding is being used today because of the incredible winds. Now today it's going to be a totally different video than what I had envisioned, and the reason is that I'm choosing my health over my work. I was hoping to squeeze in a video using the new Parcels in the Post, which is the Flowering Field Suite, but I'm just not up to it. I've totally recovered from COVID as far as all the other symptoms go, but the one lingering effect is just fatigue. And quite simply, I am tired. And I started gathering things together to make a card, and I couldn't really focus. I had one card started and another one, and I thought, you know what? No, I'm just going to be totally honest and frank with you, and I know you would all understand. And I'm listening to my body, and I'm listening to your advice, and I'm just going to rest. I might just play a little bit, but I am not going to make an official video. But I do want to show you some of the cards that I've already made and that we will make together in the following weeks. So next week, Tuesday, I will hopefully have some more to share with you if I'm feeling better. And if not, we will have a little gab session. So I do love to hear from you. Your comments mean so much. It is so nice to see more YouTube subscribers. Please keep subscribing and giving me thumbs up, because that means that YouTube understands that you're liking what I do, and that means that they will then share my videos to other people too, and that's how I can keep my business afloat. So every little bit helps. So let's take a look-see. I'm going to get my camera in here, and here we go. So these are the stamp sets. I'm just going to unzoom, or zoomed a little bit too far in. Zoom out. Come on, there we go. All right, so we have tulip fields and we have flowering tulips. Now, you would think that the dies for the windmill would be in here, right? I think they're not, but let's find out. So both of these sets come with dies, and this one, yeah, see, this one comes with the windmill dies. It comes with a die for the small stamped windmill, and it comes for with the bigger ones. And you know, the funny thing is, I fussy cut that little, that goes to show you how my COVID brain was working. I fussy cut that little windmill. Didn't realize there was a die for it till now. This is a cute little tulips die. We'll use all of these in the coming weeks, okay? So that is the one stamp set. And look at the cute little bike that comes with it. Isn't that adorable? It's in black too. Well, it's in black. It's in whatever color you want. But I seem to do it either, I'm usually doing them in neutrals. So that's an adorable die that comes in here as well. And then this stamp set has a bunch of different tulips, big ones, little ones, layered ones, and leaves, and some great sayings. And then it has all these dies. Now I have put them in a little pouch, but I'm telling you, it's just such a disaster on my desk, and I have to clean this room yet before I go. But I'm going to show you a few things. So whenever I stamp things with a new set, I save them in a little bag, and then I keep them so I can use them. So here are the leaves. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can see better. Here are some of the leaves. This one is stamped on soft sea foam in Granny Apple Green, these two. And then these ones were stamped on white, so you can see the difference. And then here is a flower stamped in So Saffron. And do I have another one? Yeah, here's the little one. And here's a darker one. And then there's also just dies that they look like this, and you think, well, what is that? I sponged them in yellow, but they fold, and then you get this like so, and then you can put a second one inside, and then you get this whole layered tulip. So that looks really cool. And then it comes in a smaller shape too, like this. And then you just fold them. Oh, and see, now I think that might be upside down. Yeah, that tiny little scallopy edge goes at the top. And then if you want, you can tuck, let's have a look, that inside, and then you have another little layer. See? So I will use these to make some cards, but I look at all these dies, and right now it just overwhelms me. So that is not the feeling you want to make when you want to teach a class. So here's another one. And then you can put them in. So there's all kinds of ways that you could make these pretty tulips. And we'll do that another day. I also cut them all out in blue, but we're not going to do that. And then this one is kind of just like a little, I don't even know what that's for. If it's meant to be grass or if it's meant to go, we'll see. So we will play with these in the coming weeks. There's also a really skinny die that cuts the stems, so that's really nice too, and you could use that for grass. You don't have to use a set for what it's intended to be. I'm just going to put those back in the bag so that I don't have to clean it all up later. And I so much appreciate that you understand that I'm not up to doing a card today. I do have some really cute ones already made. And the parcels in the post is something that I started so that you wouldn't have to buy so much cardstock and paper, and that you'd still be able to make nice things. So you get a 6x6 assortment of the paper, and I'll show you the paper right now. It's so beautiful. So I've already used a fair bit of this. That's why I only have this little piece left. And let me zoom out a bit. There. And then the other side of this is this tulip field here. So just beautiful. These are hand-painted papers that our artists at Stampin' Up! Have made. And then so the other side of that is, of course, this green check. So really nice. Then we have this, and these are just, this reminds me of Monet. And the other side of that is this gorgeous paper here, which is also just beautiful. You can see that it's hand-painted, vibrant colors. This paper just makes me happy. This looks like the fields that I saw in April. And then you have this again, this really artsy background paper. And another one. I love this cheerful polka dot. I used that on a card already too. And on the other side of that are these peachy colored clouds. So then we have some funky purple flowers. And this is like, orange is the Dutch color, okay? The royal household is called the House of Orange. Yeah, and yeah, I could go on about that. Let's see what's on the other side of this. Oh, another pretty little orange pattern. Some more polka dots. Some more of that gorgeous tulip paper. So you'll get a 6x6 piece of all of this paper. So you get 12 6x6 pieces. Then you will get a yard of this, it's called windowpane ribbon. And then some, I thought this would be a really cute match, this bumblebee gingham ribbon. And then the last one is this green evening evergreen. And I like this because it looks and feels sturdy. It reminds me a little bit of bike tires too, but this just looks really nice with the green in the paper. Take a look. It just looks really nice. See? Comes with that darker shade of green in the leaves. So you'll get 3 yards of ribbon. And what else? I think there was some gems. Oh yeah, some butterflies. Where do I have those? Here we go. You get a whole sheet of butterflies. And in Europe, it's 20 euros. And in Canada, it's $25 for parcel pickup, or $32 shipped anywhere in Canada. Now, this does not include a PDF right now. It does include the videos that I do every Tuesday, okay? So you'll get lots of inspiration. Now, let's have a look at some of the cards. This was actually the very first card that I made, and it's a triple cube pop-up card, but it folds flat. Take a look. It folds flat. That goes in an envelope. You can see all the pretty paper. So it's really cute, and it says, "No one deserves a happier birthday than you." And you can see the inside of the cubes have that green paper. So we'll be making this card together. Look at the delicate fence, and then that paper that makes the flowering fields. It's just really, really adorable. And then even the inside of the card it's lined with pattern paper. It's really hard to show on a video, but I love this card. It's coming home with me in my suitcase. Then I have this one, and I did something different with that. I made a homemade gold spatter, which turned out better on my second attempt, but this is a slimline card, and it has a tone-on-tone windmill there, and the windmill does turn. Just a second. It did turn. Maybe it doesn't turn anymore. Okay, we're not going to make that one turn. This is another slimline card, and this one does turn. See? How cute is that? So I really love that. I love that it can stick out, the windmill can stick out above the card, but when you need to mail it, you just turn it this way, and then it's good to go. And we have slimline envelopes now in the catalog. So they come in 3 different colors: gray, mint macaron, and smoky slate. I'll show them to you in a minute. And then I have this card. I was going to do this one today with you, actually. And this bottom part is stamped, and the top part is pattern paper. So I'll be doing that one next week with you. And then there's the windmill that I fussy cut that I didn't have to. There's a die for it. So go figure. Oh, and then there's one more I wanted to show you. This one here. And it just uses the big long die cut. That's this one here. I don't know if I showed you this. This one. So that's really neat. And then I cut it out as well in our marble paper. So I thought that looks really neat. That could go in the inside of the card or on a white line. Isn't that nice? So lots of options, and I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that that you have a super day, and I hope that next week we can really get to making some wonderful cards together. And if you want a parcel in the post, please let me know. Oh, I forgot to tell you that there's 10 sheets of cardstock as well in that parcel in the post. And they coordinate, let's have a look, see. I had my, oh, here it is. Sorry, I can't even find my words. Here we go. So the catalog tells you what colors go with it. And right there at the bottom, you'll see Poppy Parade. So you get 2 Poppy Parades, 2 Petal Pink, 1 Pumpkin Pie, 2 Pear Pizzazz, 1 Pool Party, and 1 Highland Heather. So you will have 10 sheets of cardstock to go with your pattern paper. You'll have the butterflies. You'll have the evening evergreen window pane check ribbon and some bumblebee ribbon. Okay, and then, yeah, you can see here on this card, let me see if I can zoom a little bit. Here you can see they've taken that die that I just showed you and layered it in 3 colors with the windmill. There's lots of, and here's the card. This is the card I cased for my card. So there's lots of neat little things you can do. And then the cover, I haven't made this card yet, but I want to make this one. It's just, oh, I've got some white craft ink on here. I made a mess. So it will be nice to make this card with you as well. There's all kinds of ideas in the catalog. Look, here it is. Now it's not all messed up with ink. Here you can see it. And then this was the idea where I got to do a slimline card. I'm just going to grab those slimline envelopes for you for a minute. Here we go. And then you can see what they look like. They're really sturdy, and they have a lining. So that back is also really a pretty scallop, and then it's lined with something really nice too. So that's the smoky slate one. Then it comes in white. There are 15 in a pack. And the white one, and don't tell me, all my green ones are gone. Oh, they're still on the bed. 1 second. Here. So really pretty envelopes. I probably should have included some of those, but I didn't think of it. So you know what? Maybe the first 5 people to get a parcel in the post will get a bonus 3 envelopes in their kit. How's that? Does that make it more fun? All right. Thanks for joining me. That's it. Here you can find me as well on my blog, on my website. You can order from me in Holland as well. Message me if you need help with that. I'll put the links in my my video as well. Okay, but otherwise you can order from me in Canada. So I appreciate it. I'm a small business owner affected by COVID just like so many others. So don't ever think that someone's too big for their britches and they don't need small orders. Every little order counts. I appreciate every single person who buys product from me, who buys tutorials from me, or who joins my training group or my primetime private video tutorial group. It's really wonderful. I'm so glad I can do what I do for a living. All right, have a super day. Take care of yourself. Hugs from Holland. Bye.